Hello everyone and welcome to the 2021 Team HRC World Superbike launch. Tomorrow, Team HRC will be back in action at the official World Superbike test at the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya. But before they take to the track, we caught up with the team in Jerez to show you in advance the CBR 1000 RRR Fireblade SP that will be raced in 2021. We'll have a guided tour within the team's garage to show you some of the exclusive things that Honda are bringing to the World Superbike party this year. And we'll speak to some of the key players of the 2021 team, including new team manager Leon Camier and riders Alvaro Bautista and Leon Haslam. But before we do, let's fly virtually to Japan, where Honda's flagship model was born and where it's being developed to fight for success in the Superbike World Championship, whilst ensuring that the production bikes remain at the forefront of technology and engineering. Please join me in saying hello and welcome to HRC Director, Mr. Tetsuhiro Kuwata.
Hello to everyone. I wish to welcome all the fans and media who join us for this virtual presentation of our factory Team HRC as it prepares to compete in the 2021 Superbike World Championship. Racing has been constant throughout Honda history because unless we strive to go beyond what we have already mastered, we will never grow. And because we aim to achieve the most advanced engineering that benefit of which are directly felt by our production bike. A concept that is particularly true for the CBR 1000 RRR Fireblade SP, our flagship model, designed to perform on the track. This is the second season. We will compete in the most important productive derived championship with Team HRC, which officially debuted with Álvaro Bautista and Leon Haslam at Honda's headquarters in Tokyo in 2020. What we didn't know at the time was that a few weeks later, a pandemic would strike the world, sadly taking many lives in the process, friends and colleagues from our racing family included, who will always be missed and remembered. It had been a year of great challenges. Our work has been affected by lockdown and difficulty in traveling between Japan and Europe, as well as very tight time frame, according to which the championship eventually took place. However, we never stopped, and neither did our team and riders. Like our engineer and our team staff, Álvaro and Leon are fighters. They aimed to win, and they did all they could to race up front whenever possible. We had a completely new bike and drastically limited track time available for the development. But new CBR 1000 RRR is a conceptually born-to-race machine that offers very high-level track-focused performance. This thanks also to the most powerful inline 4-cylinder engine that Honda has ever built and extremely high level of technology, close to Honda's significant experience in MotoGP. We have therefore been able to overcome various difficulties and establish a positive growth trend. So we have clearly not yet reached the level to which Honda aspires. We will continue to build on the strong foundation we have laid. I would like to explain what we have done over the winter. Regarding the organization of the team, Leon Camier has joined us in the new role as team managers, bringing us his in-depth knowledge of the championship and of the work to be carried out in the garage. This will further speed up communication between the track and the development teams, a factor that is even more crucial at this time. In a similar way, synergy and interaction between our MotoGP and Superbike engineer have been further increased across the key areas, such as the electronics department. And of course, we continue to develop every aspect of the bike, including the engines, electronics, and chassis, to further boost the bike competitiveness, so that Alvaro and Leon can fight up front in the championship, and so that ultimately we can offer our customers the very best production bike now and in the future. Team HRC is now in Catalonia, ready to take part in the Dorna official Superbike test and continue their preparation for the 2021 season. I wish them luck and hope the work goes well. Finally, I would like to send a message to all our fans around the world. We miss you visiting to us in the World Superbike paddock and cheering us from the grandstand. But at the same time, we know you are there, supporting us, our rider, and our bikes. And of course, this fantastic sports. Thank you all, and see you soon.
Indeed, as Kuwata-san said, we all look forward to being together again in the paddock to enjoy and experience the unique setting of World Superbike, meeting the riders that you love and seeing the bikes that you ride on the street. Until then, we'll do our best to give you that special feeling. Are you ready? It's time to take off the covers of the 2021 Team HRC CBR 1000 RRR Fireblade SP. Lots of exciting changes at Team HRC for the 2021 World Superbike season, including the appointment of new team manager Leon Camier, who joins me now. Leon, we've seen in the past riders making the transition from rider to manager, but how difficult was it for you to make that decision?
Probably the hardest decision of my life, to be honest. You know, something I've been chasing all my life was to be world champion, and to stop, to actually give that up and decide to do something else was, unbelievably hard. You know, it's also a slightly forced decision, but there were many factors involved, and I made the decision, but it was made a lot easier by having this opportunity in Honda, and it's something I won't take lightly, obviously. I have a lot of experience, obviously, racing and in this championship, so it's something I feel I can add towards a lot.
We saw last year the brand new CBR 1000 RRR Fireblade SP, the two bikes behind us here. Development was halted a little bit, if we can say that, because of the coronavirus. How have things been going over the winter? What can you tell us about what's being brought new to the table for this season?
There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes, a lot of work being done on every aspect of the bike. Engine, chassis, electronics as well. And looking at it from last year, you know, I obviously wasn't involved last year, but just looking at it from the outside, the bike obviously was something pretty special because just how fast it was initially. It's obviously new Honda being in the championship, and you know the way the tyres work, the way the rules are, you're very limited on what you can do. Plus with the COVID situation, it made development really difficult. And I could see this from the outside, but now being involved, I can really understand how much it hindered the improvement last year. But it just goes to show what a good bike the base CBR is, and I think this year we can be expecting a lot better results.
And you talk about the expectation for 2021. We saw the bike last year back on the front row of the grid. We saw it on the podium again, which was encouraging for Team HRC and all the fans around the world. What are the realistic expectations for this year? Are we talking race wins? Are we talking fighting for the championship?
The goal obviously is to win the championship, but you know, to be realistic, with the way last year was. There's a lot of improvements been made this year, as I said, but you know, you need some time. You know, things really have to go your way. You know, there's a bit of luck involved as well, and things are very restricted, as I said, with the rules in this championship. So you can't just be, you know, constantly updating things and changing things. There's a lot of restrictions. So for sure we will make a step this year, 100%. But yeah, we will be aiming for wins, but we will see where we end up.
I've got to just finish by touching on a point. New sponsor for the team this year. Tell us about that.
Yes, we've joined forces with Motul for this year, and to have another great technical partner such as Motul is nothing but an advantage for us. So this is something that we're excited about and looking forward to joining forces with them.
You said earlier it was a very difficult decision for you to stop riding. More than 2 or 3 bikes in the garage. Are we going to see a cheeky wild card at some point this year?
Just sign me up, I'm ready to go. No, I won't be doing that, but yeah, you know, at some point it would be nice to get back on a bike again just for fun, but at the minute, yeah, I'm concentrating on the team manager role.
Okay, well, thanks for talking to us. Good luck for the season.
Thank you very much.
We've seen the bike, we've met the team manager, now let's talk to the riders. Joining me first is Leon Haslam, who stays with the team for the 2nd year. Leon, it seems like an eternity since bikes were racing, and obviously with the calendar being put back, even longer to wait. How have you been keeping yourself busy in this off-season?
Honestly, it's been tough, you know, with all the rules changing. I always have a very structured training program over the winter months, and I've kind of had to like delay it a little bit. You know, you can't go full gas for 6 months straight of training. So, but yeah, honestly, the last few months has been fantastic. We've been out in Barcelona, been making flat tracking and mini biking and trials riding, and even entered an endurance race with my new team manager. So honestly, it's been good. I feel the strongest and fittest I've been, and I just kind of want to swap all that now for this new racing bike, obviously for this season.
Looking ahead to the season ahead, some great progress by the team last year. What are you expecting for 2021?
Honestly, I think we can start challenging. You know, last year was a big learning curve. It was a new year for the team, a new bike, obviously a very short season. It was really difficult to obviously see light at the end of the tunnel. But honestly, the team have been working so hard over the winter, and I just kind of want to get going now. You know, we've got so much to try, so much to look forward to, and I really do think we can make that next step to be fighting at the front end.
Earlier in the show, we spoke to Leon Camier. He told us quite at a high level the things that have been coming from HRC, from Honda. What particularly are you working on in terms of your own riding for the season ahead?
Yeah, honestly, like last year, the initial pace was quite quick. You know, the biggest thing I'm looking forward to is it's the 2nd year with this bike. We have so much more data, so much more information, and last year was difficult. You know, you have 2 45-minute sessions, and then you're pretty much racing. So this year we can hit FP1, hopefully hit the ground running, and obviously start off at a lot better base, as well as obviously the development of the Fireblade with Honda and HRC. I just think all that together, we're going to make 2, 3, 4 steps, where normally in racing, you know, 1 step a year is quite a big step, where I think with this package and with this team in its 2nd year, I think we can make the necessary steps that we need.
Now, we saw recently another postponement to the start of the championship, meaning we've got a little bit longer to wait to get racing. But when we do go racing, there's new circuits on the calendar. The addition of Mandalika in Indonesia and, of course, Navarra in Spain. How do you think the new circuits will suit the CBR 1000 RR Fireblade?
The Fireblade's such a fantastic bike. You know, the change direction and the handling of it. I think anything new, anything that the others haven't got information and data on, I think that's going to suit us more than anything else. So from my side of it, I'm looking forward to the new circuits. You know, I love riding new circuits. I've been racing a lot of years now, and to try 2 new circuits out this year is really going to be exciting.
Final question, 2 Leons in the garage this year for Team HRC. That's going to get a bit confusing at times, isn't it?
Yeah, I've been reading a few of the briefs and keep confusing what he's doing and what I'm doing. But no, honestly, I'm so happy that Leon's on board. You know, I've known Leon pretty much from when he first started racing, when he was on the 125s, and you know, already we've been doing a few bit of training together. And he rode for this team 2 years ago. You know, he knows the ins and outs, and I think it's going to be a really good asset to the team. And yeah, like I say, I think together, I think that's going to bring everyone together so we can go forward in a good direction.
I've moved to the other side of the Team HRC garage, where I'm joined by Spanish rider Alvaro Bautista. Alvaro, great to see you here in Jerez, of course, looking forward to the start of the season. How's the winter been for you? It's been a long time since we've seen action on the track.
Yeah, for sure, it has been very long, especially this season, because normally In this time, we did already 1 or 2 races in the past, no? So has been really long. But yeah, at home I was training physically to be prepared for the start of the season, and also, as you know, I've been father for second time. So I had a busy time at home with the 2 daughters. So yeah, I enjoyed, but I also look forward for start the season and, you know, start the racing, the adrenaline and everything, no?
Yeah, lots of sleepless nights then, for sure, with 2 little ones.
Yeah, for sure. It's a difficult situation at home, but at the moment we can manage. I need some more hours for sleep, but in any case, we are really happy.
The official World Superbike test in Catalonia is going to be taking place very soon. The weather also has played a big factor this year, very limited time on the bike. But how was that first sensation for you with the new CBR 1000 RRR?
Yeah, I can say that we are very happy with the new CBR because basically there is a big change from the last season, but everything is like more on the right place, no? So I think our base right now is much better than last season, no? We have more experience. Also, the team have more experience working together. So yeah, I'm looking forward because the feeling with the bike, with the new bike, is really good. Yeah, we need a bit of time of testing to just put a bit more new parts in the right place and more balanced bike. Yeah, and then start the racing.
What can you tell us, or what can you tell the fans about the particular areas that you're going to work on? Is there a particular thing that you think, maybe we can improve on this, either on the bike or you as a rider?
Yeah, for sure. We are like a rider, always try to improve, no? I'm working hard during the winter, physically, but also mentality, because, you know, when everything is okay, it's easy to be on the front, no? But when you have to work to develop a complete new bike, then also mentality is more stressful, so you need more support on the mentality, and I work hard on winter. On the bike, we work a lot on the electronic side, but also trying to get more rear grip, that it was our worst point on the past, no? So yeah, we are working basically in all areas, but especially in these 2, no? On the electronics and rear grip.
A lot of the fans watching around the world will obviously recognize you as one of the fastest, most competitive riders in World Superbike, which is a nice title to have, but that comes with a little bit of pressure. You put Honda back on the podium last year. Can you deliver that first win since the late Nicky Hayden, and can you deliver the title for Honda this year in World Superbike?
Well, we'll see, no? For sure, last season was very tough for everybody, for the situation, no? And we didn't have a normal working schedule for the COVID situation, so we cannot make a really big step developing the bike. In any case, we get a podium and some good result, no? If in this season we have normal working with the bike, with the engineers, and we can make our schedule for the developing, I think we can fight for better result, no? For sure, will be nice to fight for victories, and who knows, no? The championship can happen everything, and yeah, we want to go step by step, and the first target is to fight for win and get the first victory for Honda after Nicky Hayden many years ago.
Good, thanks for talking to us. Good luck for the season.
Thank you very much, thanks.
Well, that's just about it from the 2021 Team HRC launch. Thanks for tuning in. I don't know about you, but I cannot wait to see Alvaro and Leon on track when the Superbike World Championship season gets underway in the next month or so. In the meantime, stay safe and thanks for watching.